That was cool. Hey guys, what's up? I am too real for me. Happy Easter. And I hope everyone's going to have a wonderful day. And it's beautiful. It's gorgeous. It just rained. That was a surprise. Now it looks like it's clearing up. People are grilling outside, getting ready. Hopefully, in some capacity, you're going to have a wonderful day. An update for people that don't know. I've went through traumatic episodes of eye issues, and I still am having issues with my eyesight, but ultimately, I'm getting through it. It's with the support of all your prayers and my family, of course, Jenny from the band Saving Jackie. Just huge support, especially from all the bands too that have known about what I'm going through and have supported me, like Adrian from October Roar. Shout out to you. Yeah, I'm really excited about today. I hope that you are going to have some kind of something today. If not, hopefully you have a great day, period. If you don't know, it's about, for my faith, it's about the resurrection of Jesus Christ. He's risen from the dead to this day. It's basically means he's alive, and everyone has an opportunity to, if you're not in the faith, to be part of the faith. It's just a matter of believing that he's Christ, he's the Lord, our Savior, and that he's sacrificed himself for us, from the sins that we've done, and it's just a matter of accepting him into your heart. And yeah, it's a big deal. And if you're you're tired, it's not about what you do. It's not about works. It's about what he's done. Again, it's not about what you've done or what you're doing, because it'll be never enough. You can never make anyone just, you can jump hoops for someone and they're still not going to be happy, right? It's the same way with your being saved, like going to heaven, right? It's not the works that you do. It's not how good of a person you are. Because we all fallen short. Everyone who's, said that, they're perfect and they've done too much good and that's all they need to do. That's not enough. It's not. The only way to do enough is to just give it to Christ, because he did the ultimate sacrifice. He gave his life for you. And by you just accepting that and not, taking on that burden of trying to be righteous and try to do all the stuff you can do, to be righteous. I do this and I do that. I volunteer here, volunteer there. It's not about that, And anyways, going back to, so happy Easter, everybody. And you have an opportunity to get saved, even right now. Just put it in your heart, just say it. I accept you in my life, and I've messed up. I'm going to give it to you all now. I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to believe going forward. I'm going to just live my life for you, and have that relationship with Christ. and find a church, that reads the Bible, that aren't, I can get more into that, but there's some great churches, out there. I go to City Tribe, so it's a wonderful church. Anyways, yeah. So check that out if you want. There's churches. I'm in San Antonio, Texas, and I'm just very blessed. I'm so blessed. I'm going back to my eye. It's going back to my eye issues. I've lost vision. So this was, well, still is, has always been my bad eye right here. It looks great. And this was my good eye getting me by. And I had a retinal detachment or retinal tears. And I went in for just classes at the VA because they finally accepted me to go see them. And I went in and I told them, and they checked me out, and they're like, well, you can't leave because it looks like there's a serious issue going on, and if you leave, you can go blind. They struck fear in me. And so I was told I couldn't drive, and I was like, okay. Anyways, long story short, I ended up having a vitrectomy where they do a procedure in your eyes. I was told by my first doctor that I was just going to get a less invasive procedure, just get a buckle on the eye. And that was it. I was just going to get a buckle. But his dad died the next day. And his team didn't call me to hook up because I was told by the VA, you need surgery the next day, And this guy takes off. His team, medical team, doesn't call me at all about what's going to happen, how long it's going to take for him to come back. He just took off, knowing after he talked to me, we're just going to do buckle. But anyways, he takes off, and I call. I'm the one calling, right? Because I'm scared. I don't want to go blind. And finally get a response from a team, and they said, oh, you have this other doctor he works with. And she can help out. And I'm like, oh, so she can do a buckle, right? And they're like, oh, yeah. So I get a call, and then, no, I said, well, yeah, that's what I'm going to want. I want a buckle. So, okay, so this will be the surgery day. Go. Okay. Went. The doctor tells me in the operation bed, she goes, I can't do just a vitrectomy. I'm sorry. I can't just do a buckle. I can't just do a buckle. I can do a vitrectomy. And, I haven't done research. I haven't been told to do research and what it entails. But if you all look it up, go ahead. You'll see vitrectomy. And it was a long 2 to 3 types of processes, procedure. And then I had to lay on my face for a long time. I think 2 weeks straight, maybe, if not longer. I had to lay just face down. And it was an ordeal. That was just terrible. And then I went in for another procedure. They had put an oil in my eye on the first procedure. Then they drained it. On the second procedure, the oil was taken out. And they put water in. But when they took the oil out, that's when pain started. I started having this massive, terrible pain here. And they said, oh, it's just part of recovery, So finally, when I went back for a third visit, they were going to see, once the water was drained, I had a patch over my eye, too. I can't remember, so many different procedures. So they took off the patch and said, okay, can you see anything? I'm like, no, I can't see anything. Normally, if it worked, the procedure, you're going to see something. I didn't. So I was blind. I was completely blind. Because this eye, again, is bad. This eye is good. So they took it off. This was my only good eye. I couldn't see anything. I was literally blind, completely blind. And I'm like, I can't see anything, I can't see anything. And they're like, oh, I'm like, so what's up, Are you gonna, what's going on? And then, like, they did damage to my eye. Like, it's not the same as it used to be. This thing, like, comes down a lot. It wasn't like that. If you look at my previous YouTube videos, I did like before the Apple VR headset came out, I did a stream. And if you look there, my eyes are fine, But if you look now, you may not be able to tell right now because it's morning and whatnot, but there's been some issues. Anyways, so ever since I've had pain, I was blind, I couldn't see. Well, my wife had to help me walk everywhere, and that's when things started getting initiated with my blind school. And yeah, sun's coming out, guys. Sun's coming out. If you're in San Antonio, I don't know about everywhere else. Because I know Colorado's like so cool. I wish I was there right now, the hilltops, mountaintops. What was I going to say? Right. So then I was told to get cataract surgery to help me see, right? And I'm like, what? Yeah, because, what they did too is they took out my old lens, basically. I think that's how it is, right? I can't remember. You look at vitrectomy anyways. I did this also cataract surgery, and they put in a lens here, and it helped me see, but I was still having issues, and to this day I still have issues with like the light, I think it's called photophobia. Like, it's like real bright, it hurts my eyes. So I was in pain just from that one procedure. The pain didn't stop here, and then it got worse. The eye went down to my cheek here, eye here in the cheek, and I had a hard time being in the light, So I was out of work for like over almost 2 years, over a year out of work. And I was depressed. I almost took my life. I was so depressed. And I'm a Navy veteran, It's funny because, like, I used to think about, like, why people would take their lives, And I know this is Easter, a lot of people, there's just factual, like, whenever there's holidays, people like taking their lives, not like, but they take their lives in those times, because of whatever situation. I didn't get it. I didn't get it. Why would someone take their life? It doesn't make sense, Yeah, it doesn't make sense to you because you're not going through what they're going through, right? Like, maybe there's all kinds of pain, there's different types of pain. And for the first time in my life, I've been through pain, okay? I had to live with visual problems anyways. I was already blind in this eye. And I've had procedures in this eye to help me, before the retinal detachment happened here. And I've been struggling, I had already issues, but inside here, because I'm having issues with my daughter, right? I can't see her. She doesn't want to see me, actually. Let me rephrase. She don't want to see me. And so I've struggled, but this was a new level of pain, straight up, like pain in your eye, like it's like someone stabbing a knife in your eye, basically. Just get a knife, stab your eye, and don't stop. Just have at it. So ever since that second surgery, the pain was just intense, immense. And the doctors couldn't do anything about it. I had the cataract surgery. Going in, I told them, I have this problem. And they're like, okay, whatever, we can still do it. Let's do your cataract. So I got my vision back. I was able to see somewhat, but realized I did lose complete vision here and then up here. So like I could see like this much through my eye. Like if you look at you really don't realize how much you'll see with your regular vision, because you get a full 360 from the one eye. I don't. I get this part cut off, this part cut off. And so it's kind of like this, like literally seeing through that, that's even better. Yeah, like that with your vision. One eye. That's what I have. So not only that, the pain, and if y'all don't know, if you want to check out City Tribe, it's on YouTube. It's live right now if you want to check it out. City Tribe Church. So, so I've been living with that pain. So I've been through my ophthalmologist at the VA, and they're like, it's just, I'm not going to mention his name, but one of the ophthalmologists is like, what do you want from us? You're just drawing straws. That's your VA hospital. There was a veteran who was at Audie Murphy the other day. He shot himself in the parking lot. And you want to know why? Because of help like that. Because of VA doctors like that. That told me. And if you can see the eye issue, do you see it? It's like drooping. Anyways, who told me, what do you want from us? You're just drawing straws. I want help. A lot of veterans want help. We have mental issues. We got pain issues, right? And the VA won't help. They won't recognize that a soldier who is at war, who needs help, they got to go through all this rigmarole to get help. I have issues with my teeth, VA won't help you unless you're a certain percent. Okay? So even if you serve 3 years, it don't matter. You're not going to be 100% covered. You're not. I know. Anyways, so, I'm 2real4me. I stream on Twitch. I game all kinds of games, VR games, PlayStation, Switch. But today's special. I'm probably going to chill from that today. That's why I'm doing this. Also giving an update for those that care, about what's going on in my life. And I just appreciate y'all that have prayed for me. Thank you. I'm still going through it, I'm a lot better off, from what I was. And I'm still planning on putting out more music. So it's just, I'm still going through the pain, and there's a mental side of it. It's really difficult. Every day is difficult for me. It's gotten easier. Okay. It gets easier, but the pain's still there. I'm on medication to help with the pain 3 times a day. It's pretty strong stuff. So it messes up my voice. So that's why I sound like I've smoked like a pack of cigarettes already, and I don't smoke. So it's because of that. My brother's like, it's not that, dude. It's not that. Anyways, my brother's a dork. I love him though, But if y'all can support your boy, I'm a veteran. Like I said, military veterans out there, certainly support me. If you can, appreciate it. I'm going to try to do more stuff, consistently, earn my days off, because I'm working again. I'm working again. And I'm just going to say where, I won't say where. I'll just leave it like that. I am working at a job that I've wanted to have for like decades. I wanted to go back since decades, and they wouldn't take me back. So they took me back, and I'm happy about it. So, because I've been working there a while already, so happy about it. I'm not going to go. They're going to have to, I'm going to be like the hardest pimple they got to pop to get rid of me. They're going to have to hire Dr. Pimple to come get me out, because I'm not leaving. I'm very happy there. I have some new friends there, and they've been so supportive of me. They know about my issue. I'm part of the blind spectrum. They know that. They accept me. So we're like a happy family over there. And they know who they are. So it's been a help to have that kind of support. And of course, a blind school in Biloxi, the VA Biloxi Blind School, thank you so much for your support. I'm not done yet. I'm going back. I'm planning on going back. Now, there's VA. Okay, let me be clear about something, okay? Not all the VA is bad, okay? There are clearly good parts of the VA. The vision part of the VA, awesome, amazing. Not all the doctors are bad at the VA. There are good doctors at the VA. There are. You just have to find them. Again, the blind school, that was through the VA. They're amazing. The coordinators that are associated with the VA that do something, are great. Psychologists, psychiatrists are amazing. If you need mental help, you can. That's one thing you can always get if you're a veteran and you're struggling with mental health issues. Please. That's one thing that is good for the most part, is the VA has places at the hospital you can go to. You won't get sucked into like a trap, okay? You're not going to get admitted to like a psych ward or anything. It's just to talk to you and see how they can help you. So if you have issues, that's available to you, okay? Even if you just serve like, I don't know, 2 years, 1 year, I don't know. Try to see if you can get help. The VA will help you there with the mental health. And for the most part, drug rehab folks, they have I'm going to be honest, they have a corrupt system with their RNs and stuff. So they really got to get clean house there because they're hurting really good RNs that work there. Yeah. I'm not sure if that person that killed himself came from that area. So they have so many opportunities to help somebody. Just sticking to the process. Just checking in and out. Not really doing your job. Doesn't help veterans. If you're just doing number things, doing what you just do, the basics is not enough. It's not. If you're at the VA and you're a doctor, a nurse, whatever capacity you are, if your heart is not in it, get out. I was going to curse, but I'm not. It's Resurrection Day. Get out. Leave. If you're projecting your, I'm going to say it, shit on veterans that come in for help, may God have mercy on your soul, because veterans deserve your help. And if you're just spitting on them after they're trying to get help, that's on you. And may God have mercy on your soul. That's all I got to say about that. I mean, the statement the guy did, the veteran that shot himself in front of the Audie Murphy Hospital in San Antonio, Texas, is not enough for you to understand. You need to wake up and help the veteran that comes to you for help. Don't spit on his face. Don't turn him away. At least explain yourself. Have compassion, empathy. It's in the Bible, The Bible has great, great things to talk about. Be slow to speak and quick to listen, slow to speak, It's good stuff. And a big reason why a lot of our kids have gone rampant, nuts, is because where's the fathers at? Where are the daddies? No fathers. The women can only do so much, If the fathers aren't active in their kid's life. Anyways, it's a whole different topic anyways. I think I'm done. Anyways, if you caught me, great, awesome. I am 2real4me. This has been fun. I'll be doing more chats like this too, different topics. Hopefully I can bring on my wife. Her name is Jenny, if you didn't know, from the band Saving Jackie. They are awesome. If you haven't had a chance to see them, check out their videos. They're on YouTube. Go watch them. Or catch them live when they're playing at a bar close to you. Anyways, I hope you guys have a beautiful Easter. I hope it's awesome. If you're alone, look, my heart goes out to you. I hope you have a great day. You are loved and cared for, okay? Even if you're alone, I get it. That's another type of pain, right? If you catch me on a stream, I'll be blabbering about pain the whole time. So I'll be playing games and talking about pain, because that's how I actually deal with pain too, is I play games and it helps. So, all right, guys, it's been real. I'm 2real4me. Y'all have a great Easter. I hope it's amazing. All right, and also, I almost forgot. Check out our podcast, me and my wife. It's called George and Jenny Podcast. So check that out at your local podcast centers, places. Yeah. And don't forget about checking me out, 2real4me, on Twitch. There's a lot of good stuff out there on Twitch, not just negative stuff, so please check us out. Okay, y'all. Take care.